Well, I was an electrician in the Navy, did shore duty, and then was medically separated in 1996 because I had had knee surgery and was deemed unfit for sea duty. So then that's when I was medically separated and started my civilian life over again. I was on Facebook and I was flipping through Facebook, and then I saw a thing in there. I basically clicked on the link, and the people from Trajector, they actually contacted me, and that's where we started the path. Is basically, if you want to call it dumb luck, it was dumb luck. I felt like that I was in a no lose situation. As it was explained to me, was if I went through the process and I got nothing, that it cost me nothing except for the time that we spent together. Worst case scenario, I spend some time and I find out that I'm not going to be able to do anything different. Pleasantly surprised that that's not the way it turned out for me. Could be looked at or deemed expensive, but at the end of the day, in my opinion, it was worth it every single step of the way to be able to go from a 20% to an 80% in my disability rating. It's life changing. It truly is, and it was something that I was very happy to be part of. Well, the attention to detail, I think, was the biggest thing when I had my first interview. I really didn't think there was going to be a lot come out of it, and the people that I dealt with, the teams that I dealt with, the physicians that I interviewed with, and the detail that they put into every single response that I gave, and just the fact that it seemed like they really cared made a huge difference. So I think that the team itself was fantastic, but I think that the attention to detail that they all put into it is really what was able to make the changes. I think that's what it is. Incredible, absolutely incredible. I didn't believe it, to be honest with you. I received a letter from the VA. That's how I found out, and it was a couple of days later. Some of the money hit my bank account, and my wife was like, "It's real." And I told her, I said, "Don't touch that money. Don't touch it, because there's a chance something could be wrong and they could take it back. And I don't want to have to I don't want to have to take money out of my savings account to pay money." I did. I was in disbelief. I did not believe that it was true. And for a month, I wouldn't let my wife touch the money. I said, "Leave it. Don't touch it at all. Just leave it there." And she kept saying, "Well, it's been a month. It's been a month." And I'm like, "I do not care. I don't want to have to dip into my savings account and pay that money back if the government comes back and says, 'Oh, we made a mistake.'" And honestly, when I was supposed to start my payment back to Trajector, I didn't want to do a lump sum payment because I was afraid they were going to come get the money back. So I paid it in monthly installments just because I was still in disbelief. But unbelievable. I truly was ecstatic. I couldn't believe it. I called my son first thing. He's a veteran as well. I called my son and I told him, and he was in disbelief. So yeah, that's just the way it went. I mean, it was incredible feeling. I've actually recommended Trajector to several of my friends and colleagues and associates and people that were, veterans that I know of. So to me, if someone is recommending your program, it means that it meant a lot to them, and it meant a lot to me. So that's the biggest testament that I have for you, is that I've already recommended it to, I know seven individuals, and I know 3 of them have already enrolled in the program as well.